이렇게 부으면서 찍어.
네네네.
이거 여기다 놓을게요. 오케이?
네.
가주세요. 지금 코가 살짝 막혔는지 잘 모르겠어요. 다른 장소가 드릴까요? 저희
기억나네 어떤 밤바다 우리의 숨쉬었던 첫 키스 생각나니 꼭 보면 너의 차락잡에 꽤 만진 너의 눈빛 I can't stand the thought of you even from your point of view 어쩔 수 없어 You can change your mind It's the things you chose to do Countless nights been crying over you But you never came through Yeah, you never did Yeah, you never did Never did Yeah, you never came through 이제 와서 뭘 바래 우리의 추억은 생각하기 싫은 기억 이젠 됐어 그만해 우리 그냥 추억을 마음속에 담아두자 I can't stand the thought of you even from your point of view 맘을 버렸어 There's no going back Going back
Your winsome smile in my vision Forgotten conversation Losing all control Shades of blue temptation Chasing beautiful illusions Down a rabbit hole Like a landslide of colors That run into each other Voices black and white I'll lose myself when I get like this I choose to ignore it Cause it feels like bliss I don't know how to break the fall Maybe trying to hate you will fix it all Golden dappled in your green eyes A forest in the sunrise Doorway to your soul Sketching your freckles in the daylight Searching until I find the meaning of it all Finger paint until the colors change Resplendent to black white I lose myself when I get like this I choose to ignore it cause it feels like bliss I don't know how to break the fall Maybe trying to hate you will fix it all Have not have you around I try to swim but I only drown And when I fall to the bottom I sink through the floor Maybe trying to hate you will fix it all Honesty's a sacred thing But now I'm crossing lines in secret Keeping where nothing is more beautiful than truth You became my everything To know you is to drink you in There are things you're not supposed to feel For friends, I never want this nothingness to end
여기 근처에 행사가 있어요. 아래는 뭐 있어요? 무제 매장 여기서 되게 가깝다. 소시란 거는 뭐였지?
As we were driving, I watched the sunset fade inside your eyes. I started wishing right then and there that I could just stop time. It's silly, but you know me. Nostalgia runs right through my veins, and slowly the memories flooded with sadness unexplained. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. There can't be enough life when it comes to loving you. I try and I try my best not to cry. I'm scared that we'll blink and end up running out of time. To tell you the truth, forever just won't do. For loving you.
앞서 보시면 내말 이분은
예, 그렇게 안 돼.
난 자신하고 되는 거야.
안 되고
보고서기 안 붙이는 장을 잘했는데. 예. 그러니까 이렇게 해서갖고 내가 택배 해드릴게 지금. 아니.
잘라줄까요?
네, 감사합니다. 네.
근데 잘 못 잘라.
아니요, 괜찮아요. 아.
이게 뼈통이에요.
Melody, I just need to find my way. So when I fall behind, just give me one more day to regret the word I could never say. I'm drowning with the past, ocean of yesterday. Stuck in the night with no end. Will I be
오웬이
alright?
저쪽에 그림자 뒤에
Come morning, don't take me now. I'm so damn close to
오래된 도시를 안 바뀌는 거
losing
아니야?
help.
많이 다녔어.
I need your ghost. Melody, I just need to stay awake, but you're obsessed with time. No clue what's at stake. In the final round of a lifelong game, so I step out of bounds. I don't want things to change. used to keep my promises. I play it all close to the face. You never see me go. I used to be so self-assured. I crack a joke, I say the word. I used to be so tall. After all the late nights and the quiet drives, the posters on your wall keep everything secret. You can trust that I won't forget it all, because I was your hero and you miss me. You can use all that I said to you against me. I'll be a stone's throw. To keep my spirits high, I never need a reason why you never came to call. But now I'm Parker on the glass, I'm praying that this too shall pass. I weather it alone. See me in the limelights, in the bar fights, and the mirrors on the wall. And we could get better, you should know that. You can't forget it all, because I was your old home, your villain. You can't explain it all away to our friends, and I'll be a stone's throw. Because I'll be your hero if you miss me. I'll forgive you for the things you held against me. I'll be a stone's throw. 사랑한다고 말해줬다면 믿어줄 수 있겠니? 넌 오직 상처만 받고 있었지. 미안해 baby, 네가 없는 현실 너무나도 비참해. There's no one 너 같은 너만 고통받고 있는 게 아니야. 나도 아파 yeah baby. Baby I owe you means I love you and nothing else will do. Baby I owe you, oh yes I do. An explanation baby yeah. 말해줘 baby 네가 없더라도 난 잘 살고 있다고 라고 말하지만 사실 널 못 잊어 벌써 2년 전에 이별이었지만 이 여전히 아파 baby Baby I owe you means I love you and nothing else will do Baby I owe you oh yes I do an explanation baby oh, I know you don't get what I'm saying Cause I'm speaking a different language But I just want you to hear Baby, I owe you means I love you And nothing else will do Baby, I owe you, oh yes I do Ain't never gonna change, so baby Baby, I owe you means I love you And nothing else will do Baby, I owe you, oh yes I do An explanation, baby, yeah.
말만 하면 내가
아,
해줄게.
네네. 오뎅 하나 주세요.
오뎅 하나요?
네.
오뎅 하나.
아, 그리고 이것도.
김밥 1인분.
네.
예.
감사합니다.
돼 있습니다.
감사합니다.
네, 컵좀 주세요. 여기요.
네.
물좀 아, 근데 산 거는 겉에 주렁이랑 겉에 1차, 2차 샀고.
Don't you know they never stick around? What if I still find us in an empty crowd? We're fogging up you can be